welcome to Car Firm. Today we have our 2014 Peugeot 308 with us, and I've had this car out on the on this country road now for the last few miles, and it's actually a really nice and really easy car to drive. One of the first things you notice is actually how easy it is to drive, because it's so easy to control. The steering wheel is nice and light, and it's very responsive as well. So if you turn it a little bit, you feel that change immediately. And also you got the gears on top of that as well. So in terms of the gears, you know, the gear knob itself is actually bigger than your average ones you get in there, you know, typical hatchback like this, but because of that, it makes it so much easier to change gears. So it's a 5-speed manual, and the linkage feels absolutely fine because there's no trouble getting in and out of gears. The clutch itself, you know, the weight of it is just right, not too heavy, not too light, and it just does the job perfectly. In regards to the brakes on this, so what we can do is we're at 60 mile an hour, slow it right down. So without having to emergency brake, it still brings us to a very quick stop. There was no juddering from the brakes either, so it was actually a very smooth stop. So strong brakes, no juddering. So in terms of pads and discs, they're going to be absolutely fine. In regards to the engine as well, you know, it's got a good amount of torque. So if you wanted to pull away, for example, we're at 40 mile an hour now. If I drop it down to third and I put my foot down, immediately it takes on to 50, and it takes you on to 55, and so on. So there's plenty of torque there. So if you did want to, you know, join onto a slip road and pick up some speed straight away and stuff, you know, you're not going to struggle with this car basically. Even now, for example, from 20 mile an hour into third, into fourth, and we're at 60 mile an hour. So it's absolutely effortless, and like I said, it's just because it's such an easy car to drive, it makes driving this car a lot more fun. So overall, I would say it's got a strong engine, it pulls really well, it's got a very direct steering wheel, no shaking or juddering from there, brakes are very strong, and the clutch and the gearbox works just as it should. Overall, I would say this car, you know, it drives really well, it's in a good condition, and it's been looked after well as well. And if you're interested in it, you can head over to our website, carfirm.co.uk. You can reserve it with a fully refundable £100, and we'll hold it for you for 7 days. And we also offer very competitive finance packages, tailor-made mats, and extended warranties. So if you have any questions regarding this vehicle or any of our services, feel free to get in touch with us by email, phone, or any of our social media platforms, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.